Welcome, episode 100 of Consignment Chats. Here we go.
Hey,
Oh
girl.
my gosh, we have guests waiting in the wings. We have giveaways and prizes. This is going to be awesome. Yeah.
So much.
And
I'm
I will try not
excited.
to talk over you, Molly. I'm sorry.
It's the way we roll. Y'all, just so you know, we never talk about this in public, but I do call Libby the steamroller.
Yes.
Libby's like, don't say that. She just goes sometimes, and
I do. I do.
Doug gets steamrolled too. So I love it when people steamroll. Doug gets steamrolled. I get steamrolled. Hey, Emma.
All right.
Emma's in the house.
Emma.
Yay.
Hey, girl.
Woo-hoo.
Doug, thank you. He may be waiting in the wings.
Thank you.
All right.
Mama Michelle here.
Retail therapist, Candace. Wow. All right. It's so good to see all you guys. This is so exciting. I'm going to tell Melanie, retail therapist, if you are on YouTube, you can hop over to the StreamYard link we sent and log in that way.
Yes.
To be on when we call you on. Yeah. So you'll be in the green room there. Hi, Mom. Even my mom's on. This is cool.
Oh, hi, Jane.
Thank you.
I'm used to only having Jane on Thursday evening. So this is fun. Oh,
so what are your thoughts on 100? And then let's get our guests on here.
Libby, 100. Like, did you really think we'd get that far?
Yes. Yeah, I did. I was like, you don't call me the steamroller for nothing. I was getting there one way or another.
Whoop, whoop. We need a little steamrolling that was more train-like, but some kind of thing for you. Yeah. I mean, I think in the beginning, when I look back at our first episodes, I just laugh so hard.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious. But I think once we got a good, 8 months down the road, for me, I was like, we're in it to win it. Like, this is such a phenomenal community of people. And why would we ever walk away from this? Ever.
I think that is the most surprising, amazing thing that has come of this, is there are so many resellers out there that are so supportive. And this community has been absolutely, I did not expect to be this inspired, grateful, and just it's blown my mind.
It really is. I feel that way all the time, and I say that to other people. And I know people feel good about where they work. A lot of people love where they work, but I just think the reseller community, of all the different areas in life I've worked, because I'm like my dad, I've worked so many different areas. Mm-hmm. It's a special community. I mean, it really just is such a collaborative and pat your back, it's your friends on the back and help them grow. And I mean, I see it.
And you know what the coolest thing about reselling is? People really have to love it to do it. I think that's one of the reasons the community is so strong. And you can seriously be yourself. You're not trying to fit into some kind of corporate mold, and you can totally be yourself and make it work for you. And I think that is just an absolutely beautiful thing. All right, can we bring on our first guest?
I have to laugh because your mom's already in the comments getting the joke started with Doug. Doug and your mom have the same sense of humor, and then you get in there and it's all going to go downhill quick. Right. Emma, y'all, I got to put this up real quick before we pull a guest in. This is Libby's daughter.
Yeah.
Emma, that's so sweet. Love you. All right, Lib, who are we going to bring in first?
All right, so Michelle, we are bringing on Michelle because I have to say she was like the number one inspiration to really engage in the community and build the community. And when we started, so kind. As a picture, like one of our favorite pictures in the community is Michelle holding the sold sign in front of the building she bought as a consignment store in PEI. And she sent the sweetest message. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like we are definitely touching people's lives. And thank you, Michelle, for taking the time to do that. And Tell us a little bit about your journey.
You guys were the inspiration for me to take that leap. When I was first starting out, I remember thinking about consignment and just how much sense it makes for the communities that the shops are a part of, and even on a broader scale, like what it means. But I had a really hard time finding any information, like grassroots stuff about how to begin and what that would look like and what kind of investments I would have to make and what kind of programs would be useful for me. And so that's why, and you guys were just starting out the podcast at the same time. So it was total stars aligning, I think, for both of us. To kind of make that connection. It was really special, that we were both on the same path, although you guys were on a different level of the path, but kind of at the same time. And I'm so grateful. I'm so, so grateful. And now it's developed into this wonderful friendship with you guys.
Yeah. I mean, we are just so proud of everything you've done, and we love watching your journey, and your contributions back to the community as you grow and as you learn are just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, you guys are starting the discussions, right? That's the important part, is that people, you can do it. It's feasible, and it's so cool to see how many people have joined on the community.
Yeah, it's really grown. We've gotten a lot of great people, and somehow the organic growth has just been spot on, because when you start something like consignment chats where you're putting yourself out there to build a community, I think you all know you're probably in communities where the trolls live. And that was a big concern of ours, of not having a negative group. We wanted positive, uplifting, inspiring people. And I mean, it has just been, we have not had to deal with any of that. We've just
like attracts like, and I think that's been the case for you guys, is that everybody has just been genuinely helpful and honestly invested in the community that you're developing.
Well, I think, Michelle, it's also been wonderful watching you pivot and grow in the things that you've added, and the things where you find some things are not exactly the way you want them, so you flip and put something else out there. And that being said, I want to ask, has your coffee shop part of it opened?
It has opened. It's been open for 3 weeks, but the last week my kids were sick, so I wasn't open. But it's gone really well, actually. It is a nice addition. Winter is my slow season, although this month is proving to be a bit busier with craft shows and things happening. But the coffee has been a nice addition to kind of keep people filtering into, even just into the space. And people who wouldn't have typically come in, maybe knew about it, but weren't familiar with being around my store. So it's giving them a comfort level with being in the space, which I think is important too. And that was part of why I wanted to do it. So yeah, hopefully as the seasons continue to change, it's pretty cold here now, but it'll get colder. Hopefully it'll be a space for people to leave their house to go to. So
yeah. Oh, that is wonderful. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you for being such an inspiration. I always like to tell people, you never know when you tell your story who you're inspiring, and I'm sure you've inspired a lot of people. And if you guys have not followed Salvage Garden, please go do so, because her reels are hilarious, top notch. She has, I mean, Michelle really,
again, though, inspired by you guys, and it really, I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't had the information and the inspiration from Consignment.
Well, I have to tell you, between you and Maggie Weber and Samantha, I just stay laughing all day long. I'm the three people. I just love them. I love them.
Oh.
So,
all right. So what do you say? Thank you, Michelle. We bring on.
Thank you so much, guys.
Maggie, since we mentioned her. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle. All right,
All
who we
right.
got coming?
This lady needs an introduction. She is a reseller and author, and we will be chancing off one of her books. Stay tuned for the code. But she really missed her calling. I hate to tell you this, but she is really a stand-up comedian. I mean, you are hilarious. Hilarious.
Oh, thank you so much. I have to say, I've started doing live sales on Poshmark, and I love it because some people come in just to like hang out with me for a little while, but every once in a while I just say like, this is it. This is all there's going to be. Like, if you're not responding to this, goodbye. Because that's all there is. Like, I know there's a lot of, performance that goes involved with live selling, but for me, it's just like, nope. The only person I see all day is my 3-year-old. You came here. What happens next is on you. Like, that's all I've got.
I love it.
Definitely. If you guys haven't caught the episode with Maggie of Refashion Tippy, definitely do that, because you'll get a couple good laughs, and you might also get some amazing inspiration on all of her charity work and how she does that.
Upcycles, all the things she upcycles. Yeah.
Yep.
I love all
Oh,
that you do.
I'm very blessed. Nothing that I do is complicated. I assure you, I am not the smartest little pea in the pod. I've been very fortunate with the opportunities that I've had, but I really do want to say thank you to you guys because of people like you. When I started this, I had no idea there was a community, and finding out that there was a community of mostly women, a lot of moms like me, was just so incredible. And now I'm the person that I looked up to 3 years ago. I'm doing the stuff that I dreamed I could one day do, and I'm doing it, so it's really incredible.
And you're rocking it. I know you have 2 books out. Like Libby said, one is going to be a chance prize tonight, which we forgot to mention really a lot of that in the beginning, but y'all, we have several items that are going to be given away in chance prizes tonight. Stick around till the end, and partway to the end, and we will tell you how that's all going to work. But we have some, if you did not see the reel out today, some amazing things. And one of Maggie's books is one of them. And I know I can't tell it, but I did hear that there might be a 3rd book in the wings. So we'll all have to patiently wait for that. But you are so, when you say things you look up to, the writing, I just, it's amazing to me. And Libby doesn't think she can write. She wrote a blog post the other day and it was really good, but your writing is so connectable.
No, the times where you sit down and you say, ugh, I don't want to list, or ugh, I don't want to photograph. You can write a book in those times. I wrote 2 books when I didn't feel like doing other stuff, like not folding laundry.
Books are actually a form of procrastination.
Oh, it's pretty great. Oh, yeah.
Wait, is my daughter still on? Are you hearing this, Emma?
Oh, yeah. Like, time I spend with my daughter, that's procrastination. Like watching Red Panda for the 756th time. That's not because I love my kid. Like, that's because I don't want to photograph shoes anymore. Also, I love you, my darling daughter. This is being recorded. Okay.
I really like, one of my favorite things you did was a reel on motivation with M&Ms. You list, you get an M&M.
Oh, yeah.
I swear I bet a lot of people do that, but they're afraid to say it.
No, my health will not motivate me. Like, being alive for my daughter will not motivate me, but an M&M, I'll run a mile if you give me an M&M. Yeah, absolutely. I'll list if you give me an M&M. If I got a sponsorship from the Mars Corporation, I'd be set. Like, I would be running a small European country by the end of the week. I'd do it.
Love it. I love it.
Yes. All right. Well, are you
Well,
ready for our next test? Maggie, thank you so much. I'm so excited that somebody is going to get your book as a giveaway. And yeah, I really, M&M's for potty training. Yeah, Dana. Yeah.
Can I just add really briefly? Thank you for giving away my book. I want everybody to be able to read it. If anybody has any questions, please reach out to me. I know you ladies feel the same. But I love helping new resellers. If you have stumbled onto consignment chats for the first time, these women will help you. I would also love to help you. This is a great, strong community where we love to see each other win. So I'm sorry, that's my soapbox. I'll get off, but yeah, thank you.
It's all good. We like soapboxes. We love them all the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks for coming, Maggie.
All right. So next
All right.
I want to bring on Doug.
The one.
Dougie, because he's the one that gives so many resellers a voice with the Seller Community Podcast and all he does with List Perfectly. So, yeah.
Thanks. No, thank you, ladies. You know, we've had an interesting journey because we kind of launched. You guys are a little bit ahead. I'm 4 episodes behind you, I think. But first of all, congratulations on 100 eps. That's amazing.
Thanks.
And yeah, we've had some fun times. We've been on each other's shows. What's up, Mama Lori? I have, you know, I've made Molly cry. We've laughed. We've cried. So many things. But, and thanks for having me.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Molly. You take this.
I was just saying, you're an OG fave. You know
sure.
that. You're an OG fave. You're like, you know, you're always going to be in the.
This is like talking to my kids. I don't know what they.
Right. I like when I'm you know compared to people's kids because that is exactly where my maturity level is. So that's perfect.
There you go. There you go.
Perfect.
And we thought we would tease Doug, and we misunderstood. There's one thing that really freaks him out, and it's having a animal head on a human body.
That's right.
But when we were in Vegas, if you haven't seen this on social media, go back and check it out. We thought it freaked him out to have a person's head on an animal body. So Molly created all sorts of like animals with Doug's head on them.
And I have to be honest, it really didn't matter at that point what part freaked you out. I just had to take all the 1,000 selfies that you put on my phone and do something really obnoxious with them.
Yeah, so. I thought you said take some selfies. So I took off in Fremont Street, Las Vegas with Molly's phone and took some selfies.
Meanwhile, y'all, there's like 10 of us posed like this, waiting for him to hold it up and get the group. And he goes walking off. And we're all like...
Yeah, if you haven't seen photos of the group, that's why. Blame it on Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So so I had to send him a little Thanksgiving hello too. So know that your selfie pictures, they'll never go away. I put his head on a turkey for Thanksgiving and sent him a Thanksgiving wish on social media. So
and I had my Thanksgiving card. Who knew? You
That's
wake
right.
up, you have a Thanksgiving card. So thank you for that.
So you just have to wait and see what happens for Christmas.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Who knows? Just wait and see.
Well, he's already dressed for I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what you're gonna do.
So I want to, Doug, a lot of changes for us in the last 100 episodes. You guys have had some changes, something fairly new that I know several people watching have enjoyed, but maybe some have not yet at List Perfectly.
Okay. Are you talking about listing party?
Listing party.
Listing party. It's hard to get it as good as Clara does it. But yeah, listing party's awesome. And you know, Molly and Livy are on there weekly now, I believe, with their cup of consignment. Yeah, which I'm still going through my cup of coffee when you guys are on. That's a little early Pacific time, but I'm going to make it.
We had Lori wake up and set her alarm for 8 a.m. Pacific time this morning. And
your time
there.
All right.
Just want to throw it out there.
She wouldn't turn her camera on because it was early.
Yeah. She didn't have her camera on, but she did come. So there's no excuses.
What has Snoop learned from this group so far? My favorite thing. And I would say this every time consignment comes up, it's because of these ladies. Every seller needs to be prepared to be a consigner. Because if you're an online seller at any level, somebody's going to come to you with stuff to sell, and then they're going to try to get a deal. So you got to be able to handle it, and got to be able to value your time and your effort that you're putting into it. Yes, they'll want a big cut of the sale. Thank you, Sorting with Samantha. I passed.
We taught him well.
Yes. Now if we can just get him to finish that pile of books in his garage.
Hey, wait a minute. I did see that he and Stuart are doing a listing party on books where they're listing books and talking books. And I thought, this is how he's going to finally get through that book of consignment.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely committed to probably be maybe December, but probably January. My son's going to start selling with me, so that's exciting. I've been bugging him forever Thank you, Maggie. Maggie is an inspirational writer. Yeah, she's going to help me publish some of my stuff. But yeah, I've got
Nice.
some stuff I've worked on for years. One of those 50-year opuses.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I've got all the books that I'm going to sell for my friend Philip. Yeah, you want some books to sell? Boxes and boxes of books that have moved around with us, moved in storage, out of storage, in the garage, in a closet. My wife would love for me to get rid of them, so I will.
Bring her on next time. We'll put you under pressure.
All right. Yeah, she will come in, and that's right, consignment ready. And so I will come to Molly and Libby and Dana for consignment advice.
Yep.
And,
well, should we pop Dana on here now since we were just having a listening party?
Y'all, we're bringing Dana in, and Dana has done an episode with us too, because to us, she is OG consignment buddy. She is the queen. Welcome, Dana.
Well, congratulations, ladies. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very proud of you guys. And I know you've come a long way, baby.
It was so funny. I remember in the beginning of consignment chats, maybe I'd reached out to you with a question. You're like, give me a call. And I said to Molly, oh my gosh, I just talked to Dana Crawford.
It was like, I just talked to her.
For me, it was like meeting a celebrity. So yeah, I was so excited. I was just so excited because I, listened to you and watched you grow for years and years and listened to you on different podcasts. So
a lot of years.
Yeah.
A lot of years.
And now look, we're playing together every Tuesday.
Yep.
Now you what?
Sorry. I'm wondering if I shouldn't change my name to Power Selling Grandma.
Times have changed.
Well, I did buy the domain Nana, Power Selling Nana, but just in case. Just in case.
All right, Mom, you hear that? It's taken. Power Selling Nana. My mom is Nana. She works with me. She helps me out a lot, but yeah.
Well, that's wonderful that your mom's here. Hi, Mom. That's so cool.
I think we have 2 moms in the house.
Wow.
We've got Samantha's mom. Yeah.
My mom would be sleeping hours ago.
What's wonderful is both of these moms not only are supportive of their children's journeys, but they themselves now know, well, one has actually got her own selling, Samantha's mom, and Jane works in the business, and she does it all, doesn't she? She does it all.
She does it all. She does it all.
She's amazing.
She does. It's pretty amazing to be able to spend that time together and, work together and have fun and lots of laughs. And I want to give a little shout out to Becky, Samantha's mom. Do you know, in one of Molly's List-A-Paloozas, we do List-A-Palooza challenges, whenever we feel like it. Whenever Molly feels like it, actually. And we do challenges. And during one of the challenges, Becky had listed her first items and had her first cha-ching, her first sale.
Oh, fun.
And that was so exciting and so just fun to see the excitement and share that with her. That was really cool.
That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Love it.
So Dana, what are you up to these days? I mean, we know, but
well, I took a new position with List Perfectly. Woohoo! I'm so happy. So, I'm happy to be on the LP team, and I'm having a blast with Listing Party. I actually listed my first haul sale tonight, so I jumped right on that. I'm a jump in girl, Doug. I told you.
That's right.
See, that's why I look up to Dana, because that's totally me. I'm like, yeah.
I love it.
I'm excited to try it. So I took one of my clients. I have a client that's from, she's a doctor in Manhattan, New York, and she sends me so many boxes of stuff. She must have so much money that she just throws everything in boxes and just puts my name on it and just ships them. And so she trusts me. I keep your items until I sell it at any cost.
Yeah.
And so now I've got so many pairs of shoes that I've been box slotting them on in a group. So I did 4 shoes would fit in a flat rate priority mail box, and they're going up on auction on wholesale. And there's UGG, Acne Studios, what is it? I can't remember now. Van Dries, Norton, and all these big brands. So go for it. There's some good deals there that you can source and make some money.
Yeah, and we have one of the giveaways. Like, we could say what it is, right? We'll be giving the code for it. Is $100 credit for the wholesale site is what they donated. So that's going to be an incredible prize.
And there's actually not a code; it'll be a drawing. One person will win it. So it'll be a drawing.
It's a drawing.
$100.
Yeah. Nice. Wow. Yeah. There. Doug and I had a meeting today with Emma at Wholesale, and I was just so inspired. I couldn't wait to log in and start listing. So it's easy. It's an easy site to maneuver.
It is.
So I know my mom is in the comments because she watched the episode with Wholesale, and she's like, "Oh, let's do that now. Oh my gosh, we can clear out some of this old inventory," because she loves to organize. She's like, "That's awesome. I can't believe it. I'll go up there and I'll box up," because it's on my 3rd floor. "I'll go up there and I'll box stuff up right now." I'm like, January.
That's right. That's right.
I love it. Oh, I agree. Emma and Kat for president.
I like
Honestly,
that.
They are a power duo. Those wholesale girls, they're a power duo.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right. Well, should we pop up our next guest, Stuart and Amy?
Hold on. I like this.
Yeah.
Libby, that's where you get your immediate jumping to ideas from, huh? Your mother.
Yes, it's all Dana's fault. It's all Dana's fault.
Well, I know Doug's heard me say before that you say one thing to Libby, like you have an idea, you want to talk about it. Like, oh, we should talk about, like, selling panties. And the next day she's got 20 panties listed before we ever discuss it. Like,
or let's start a podcast. I'm like, okay, we're registered. We're going live now.
Start a podcast. Yeah. And then the next day she's got it all set up. Make a logo. We're going.
There you go. Well, you've done really well.
Yes.
And you've helped so many people. So keep up the good work.
Oh,
Great
thank
team.
you.
Thank you for doing what you
for
ladies
all
do.
your help.
No
Dana,
problem.
thank you for all that you've given us over the years to get us to where we are to be able to do this.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
And we'll see you Tuesday. And we'll link that up in the comments for you guys. If you haven't checked out Listing Party, or you want to join us on Cup of Consignment Tuesday mornings. And we'll probably be adding a couple more times in. I will link that up for you.
And you do, for Listing Party, you have to be what level of List Perfectly to do Listing Party?
Any
right?
level.
Any level?
Yeah, any level.
Any level
Okay.
List Perfectly. And I'm starting a Thursday nights, an evening one. It's called Let's Talk eBay. And so come join me for that on Thursday night.
Yes. And
It's
we would
actually-
be remiss not to mention we have a prize from List Perfectly as well. It'll be
getting
1
ready to
month
say that.
free. Oh, go ahead, Molly. You say it.
No,
I
you
steamrolled you.
go
Go ahead.
now. No, go ahead now. Yes, we have a month. So if you're on here and you have not, and you wanted to try out List Perfectly, stay tuned because we're going to do a month free. If you already have it, you still can use the month free and have a month without paying. How
There you
nice
go.
was that, our awesome LP friends?
Awesome.
Thank you guys so
best.
much. Thank you.
All right. So good work.
All right. Thanks,
thank you.
ladies.
Bye. All right, I am going to bring on Amy and Stuart, and this is Amy's inaugural visit to Sea Chats. We've never seen her. Well, we saw her in Vegas.
Yes.
It's her inaugural visit on YouTube, period. So this
That's
is
right.
like her very first time on a YouTube show.
I've usually behind the camera on our baby YouTube stuff from 20 years ago.
So we get to be here first?
Right.
Oh,
Oh.
this
Our
is more
100th
special than I had imagined.
Wow.
Yeah, we were just so excited. I mean, you all know, Stuart's, but I almost said Franklin. It's Franklin Hill Ventures. And everybody likes to call him Franklin because he's so well branded. But it's Stuart. His spotlight episode is awesome and fun. And, we kept hearing about Amy, right? And we got to meet her in Vegas, and immediately we're like, oh my gosh, we need to hang out with her.
Yeah.
No offense, Stuart. You guys are great together. You guys are great together.
Yeah, you can still hang out with us, but we love Amy.
Well, I tell you what, I got to Vegas and did not know at all what I was getting myself into. And I looked through the window out by the pool and saw you guys there, and immediately was sucked in. And we had such a great time. It was so good to meet everybody. Well, episodes, I could probably talk that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. I love it. You fit right in.
Yes.
So what do you, so I want to say you guys are inspiring. Like, Amy, you work full time. Stuart runs Franklin Hill, but you actually assist in a lot of it and do a lot of the behind the scenes work. Tell us a little bit about what it's like working as a couple.
I mean, I do think we complement each other very well. I mean, she,
I like to do the shopping.
yeah, she's,
I like.
and actually she's probably our #1 salesman this month. She's been selling our Franklin Hill Farms jams and jellies like they're going out of style at her office.
My office has become just huge fans, and I'm taking a haul in every single day.
I mean, she's probably sold 75 or more jars just in her office. So
wow.
Salesman of the month right here.
Wow.
Can I get a bonus?
It could be 2 months in a row if she does good in December.
I was gonna say, do you get your picture holding a certificate in the office?
I just want cash. That's all I need.
You just want cash? Yeah. I'm with you. 100%.
Yeah.
So I got my first of your product. I have yet to open it. It's in my cupboard. I got a jam I have to finish before I can open the elderberry, but I did get an elderberry and a barbecue sauce. So I'm really excited to try these.
Yeah.
Very
and it's
excited.
so cool. Like, you guys are a great example of how reselling can expand in all sorts of directions, right? Like private label. Is that what your jams and jellies would be considered private label, right?
Right.
Yeah, we certainly, I mean, we don't make them. We have them made in Amish country, and I can assure you they're probably a lot better than if we tried to make them. So,
and dog hair free. That's the good thing. If it was
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much.
Well, I have got plans. I told Libby, Stuart and I were back and forth, 3 weeks ago or so, and I'm hoping in the spring, Nick and I are going to come to Tennessee to do the festival. What is it that you guys do? The antique?
Yeah, the one, in Clinton, where we have one of our antique booths, both in the fall and the spring, they have big antique festivals. Mm-hmm. And the one in the spring's usually in maybe April.
Rainy season. I know that
much.
Like
rains every year.
Every year.
Then the fall one's in like October, September, but they're both really big.
It's graduation week. It's usually graduation week.
So May.
In May. Yeah. And then because we have graduate in May, so it's been every year. And then the fall one is during our fall break. So perfect timing every year.
Yeah. So if you guys are in the community, Stuart and Amy, Franklin Hill Ventures are great because, they do consignment, they do reselling, you sell online. You have how many antique booths at this point?
Three locations.
Three locations. So there's just a wealth of information on how to balance all of those things. And I just,
We don't have to get bored, that's for sure.
We don't sit around on the weekends too much.
No. Oh my gosh. It's a lifestyle for you, right? That's so awesome.
It is, because we're kind of in the same boat where Nick is my other half, but he works full time. I think, Amy, you're probably a little more involved in what Stuart does than Nick is, I would think, just by listening. But Nick's whole plan is that when he retires from the banking world years down the road, that this is what we'll both be doing full time, fun and traveling and reselling. And
thinking it would be fun to buy a trailer, one of those covered trailers, and go on the road to the different shows.
That's what we said.
Yeah.
We want to get an RV and pull a trailer behind the
Right.
RV and just go cross country.
All right. Well, why don't we have Stuart and Amy do it, document it for their YouTube channel, and then we can just see all the mistakes they made and learn from that.
Before we go?
Yeah, totally.
All right. Nick and I will take notes on your...
All right, so you guys have inspired Dana and Lori in the comments to start a dating app because they want a reseller dating app because they want somebody to thrift with. I'm in, guys. I think that's an awesome idea.
I love it.
Stuart's always down to go to the thrift store.
I think that is really, really cool.
All right, so we asked a question on Listing Party today. I'm going to ask you too this. I know you had a lot of family. Your kids were all together for Thanksgiving. Did you do any sourcing over the holidays?
Did we? I don't think so.
I don't think we did any sourcing over the holidays.
We did a lot of spending.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Now, do your kids like to do any of the sourcing, going to antique stores, thrift stores, auctions?
No,
do they
have a nephew that's got a cottage business going. He sells, we are in Knoxville, Tennessee, home of the University of Tennessee Volunteers. And he goes to the thrift stores and buys vintage volunteers things, shirts and anything, and sells them on Instagram. So we have somebody in the family, like one of the kids, but not ours. They like to shop.
And goes to the thrift shops all the time. That's where he buys all his clothes, but he's buying them to wear himself. So
doesn't that make you proud? My son does the same. Yeah. And I just get so proud of him. In fact, Thanksgiving, we went out of town for the weekend to Asheville, North Carolina, and we did go sourcing. And so I said to my son, we were all going to this brewery to watch soccer game. And I said, before that, I want to go to Goodwill. And we drove up, and it was one of those big, it had their offices, but then it had the store and then the bins, the outlet. And Cal goes, oh, the bins. We got to go to the bins. And I was like, when have you been to the bins? Like, I didn't even know he knew about them. So we ended up doing the store and then going to the bins. But he went before Nick and I got over there. And I go walking in, and he comes to me with like 7 items. He's like, he's got a coat, some jeans, some sweats. And I found a T-shirt for my roommate. And, like, all right, you go, boy. Yeah.
That is the best. That is the best.
I love it. So proud.
Our son is in grad school at University of Tennessee, and he brought Stuart for Father's Day a Tennessee Dad shirt that he found at Goodwill. He was so
nice. He was like,
good boy.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, but we were come through. We have plenty of bedrooms, so
most of them empty.
Yeah, and actually by that time,
all of them will be empty.
Yeah, they might all be empty. So the people have flown the nest for the second time.
Wow. And they won't be filled with inventory. I'm like concerned here. Like,
it is a battle. I have fought to keep it downstairs. We ranchers, so we have 2 bedrooms downstairs and 3 up, so it stays downstairs.
Oh, you're winning that battle.
Well, so far.
Nice. Wow. All right.
So far.
All right. Very good. Very good.
I'm pulling Samantha in because she hadn't met Amy yet. So I'm going to pull them in so that they're.
She has a bottle of something, Samantha.
I thought we only did Instagram after 8 o'clock. What are we messing me up here?
Oh my God. So I was so excited. I strategically placed Samantha last because she is a monthly recurring Samantha Speaks episode for C Chats. Yeah. Because I know you're going to miss the giveaway. I know you wanted one of those candles.
Yes, yes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
All right, 5 minutes. We're going to do it.
I think so.
I'm excited.
So Samantha, you were like an early, like you got in the community. You were always offering help and advice and just such an active participant. Molly and I were like, she needs to be on like C Chats. She needs to be like a recurring series. And we reached out to you. And of course you were in. Yeah. Oh, hi, Joe.
Yeah, I was going to give you my opinion anyways, so you might as well give me a platform to do it on.
We may as well set her up with a platform, right?
Yeah. And I mean, we talk about it all. She's recently been queened the Sherpa of Money Mountains because we are doing away with death piles and that whole terminology. We now call them Money Mountains. She climbed her Money Mountain and is pretty impressive. So, yeah, you're the Sherpa now. You're the
Unless
guy.
you go to the group today and see what my office looks like.
I did see that, but that's just proof that you can do it. That's what we're going to say with that. That's proof that you can overcome that.
Keeping it real.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm leaving you on your own for a minute, Libby.
I'm the opposite of Amy because I want to keep everything upstairs in the smaller part of the house and not downstairs. Mm-hmm. I totally understand that because really we could fill every room easily.
Right. Yeah, our downstairs is more like a mountain range, a money mountain range.
Might be time.
Yeah, I get that big time.
It's good.
Y'all pray for me. I'm asking the whole community to pray for me because we are starting the remodeling of our downstairs starts on December 5th. Oh, yeah. I have 2 of our downstairs rooms that have product in it and an upstairs room that has filled with product. We now have to bring everything downstairs, upstairs, and keep it all that way for a month and a half or 2 while they demolish and redo our downstairs and kitchen. So
I'm not worried about estates you've been talking about for a year now, right?
I'm not worried about getting it upstairs. I'm worried about finding each item as they sell because it's going to be packed with boxes everywhere.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, it'll be crazy. So
you got this. You just hop in the community. Somebody will have good advice for you. It
right,
won't be me.
I'm bringing Doug back in since he's still hanging in the waiting room, so we can have him with us.
He was taking selfies.
Is he taking selfies? Santa selfies?
I was working.
Double screen time. Double screen time.
Mini screen. What's up? I'm back.
So Samantha, what is you asked the question to Doug, but what's the number one thing you learned in the community or did over the past year maybe differently?
I've done a lot of things differently. I love growing and helping people grow, and that part has been fantastic. But the biggest thing I learned is that I'm not alone. There's not hardly any thrift stores around me. There's not really any thrifters, let alone resellers that I know of. So having a community and having you be my people has been amazing.
And you've done a journey. You're an inspiration, somebody people can go to. You actually quit your full-time job and you are doing this full-time now for how you just celebrated a year full-time, correct?
Yep. November 1st was a year.
Yeah. Amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing. And Stuart had a similar journey where he stopped his regular full-time job and went into reselling full-time. So you guys are great contacts and resources just to if somebody's contemplating that.
Yeah. Don't do it in a recession, but whatever. That's cool. I'm loving it. It's been the best year, and I don't regret a second of it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is really good to know. That is really good to know.
Don't do it in a recession. Best advice ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Love it.
Well, reselling is a recession-proof business, so we'll see. We're going to put that to the test. We're going to put that to the test. Oh, Michelle made it.
Michelle is in the house.
So, all right, one of our things is going to be her book. I got to mention it since she's in the house. Online Consignment is going to be one of our prizes. She just published this book. It's amazing. I just started it, but woo! She is a consignment superstar. If you haven't listened to her episode, please go listen to it. Do yourself a big favor.
Yeah.
Big favor.
Are we ready to do some giveaways, Libby?
Yeah. So we're going to do some live ones. And then we're going to do ones that we're going to announce next week to give everybody that listens to the podcast a chance to participate.
Yeah. So we have 3 live ones. let's start with a C Chats custom t-shirt. How do you want to do it, Lib? Ask a question, go for it.
I think it's just oh, I wasn't prepared with the question. Okay, what is the name of the series we do with Samantha? First correct answer.
And you guys are able to do this too, friends.
First correct answer. And it's so custom that Molly is just making them. Like, it is literally custom. You pick your size, probably a color. Yeah, that custom.
Hot off the press. C-Chat shirt.
Does nobody know the answer? Oh my God, Samantha, I'm so sorry.
Mom.
Oh.
Mom got it wrong.
What is the name of the series we do monthly with Samantha?
I love what Michelle said.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Love it. All right, somebody's gonna get this. I'm ready to write a winner's name down.
Come on, guys. Somebody's got to know. Look it up on the YouTube channel if you don't know it. She's dying here.
Did you cheat?
She said, did I cheat on that one? No, you got it wrong.
No, you definitely didn't cheat because you got that wasn't the correct answer.
Jill, I'm gonna try again.
You guys are close. You guys are really close.
You're close.
Good job.
Yes.
Oh,
Emma got it. Custom t-shirt, girl.
Samantha Speaks is the name. Samantha Speaks.
Yeah.
Oh, Jill came in at the end. All right. We need another question for our C Chats Chatty Chai candle that A&B Consignment made for us this month. So do you have a question in the back of your head there, Lib?
I don't.
Oh, there it is.
There's the signature set, guys.
We should have Doug ask a question. No, because then he can't answer.
Gosh, I'm afraid I'm going to make it too hard.
What's the name of your consignment business?
Of my consignment business. Oh, that's a good one. All right. What is the name of my consignment business?
Emma can't wait to come. Come on, somebody can do it.
I've known both so far, so.
Well, you know answer. Both? Why are you answering?
You're allowed to answer.
Yeah, the only
I didn't think about Emma being in there. Of course,
everybody here's allowed to answer.
All right, Emma got it. Oh my gosh, Amy got it. Oh, yeah. All right, so I think we should do Emma and Amy for the candle because we're going to do two. One more for the t-shirt, right, Molly?
Yep, one more for the t-shirt.
All right.
Emma and Amy for that. All right, t-shirt. Libby?
Oh my gosh, you're killing me here.
Oh, duh. Emma says she won't take the candle. She had an advantage.
Take it. They smell amazing.
They made amazing. I'll get you
one.
All
right, and we're going to give it to Amy and Michelle because Michelle was the next one.
So. All right, awesome.
All right,
awesome.
Question for the t-shirt is.
You're killing me. Molly, come up with a question.
What is the name of our series that we have had Samantha on, Stuart on, several business owners on?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a good one.
What's the name of that series? Nick had one. In what city town did Libby's storefront start?
What is our series where we shine the light on certain
Mom, it's
where we shine the light on certain businesses. And
Ooh. And we also had to remember there's a little bit of delay. So I like to think that I'm going to chalk it up to that.
All right. Come on. Y'all know this. Seller spotlight. Close, Dana. Close. Close. So close. Business spotlight. Think more personal. Think more branded. We're all about,
the branding. It's
oh crap, and I've been on this one. I love it. I love this episode. Clearly has a ring to it.
Oh my gosh. Somebody's got to look it up, I guess. I don't know.
Michelle is very close. She's got chat spotlight. She's so close.
Oh.
I thought your names were so clever, and now I'm second guessing all of them.
Dana's gone from seller spotlight, business spotlight, personal spotlight, spotlight on you,
consignment spotlight. All right, so Michelle, you're super close. Oh, yay! Awesome,
Jill.
Got it. All right.
Now, to finish up our night, we are going to put certain codes in, and each code is something that you can win. Right, Libby? Do you want to start explaining it while I copy codes?
Yeah. So basically, next week, we're going to do a wheel of chance. And everybody that comments on the video, to give everybody a chance to get it, is... yeah, Nick, it's just overwhelming. Everybody will get entered, and we will do a wheel of fortune kind of thing and spin and select a winner for each of these prizes. So all you have to do, and everybody is eligible, family, friends, any of the businesses that participated, you just put the code in the comments on YouTube, and we will select from those people a winner. All right, so Molly's going to put the code up.
Is the code Irish cream? Is that
it could be? Are you really drinking out of that bottle, girl?
All right, Libby, let's start with Michelle's book. Why don't you start with that one?
Yep. So we have online consignment, the easy way. We will be sending you a copy of this. And it's fantastic, and it's a great resource. So what is the code for this book, Molly?
I'm going to make it really hard for y'all. But you just type in
online consignment. All right.
Ooh.
Now, what happens if they spell it wrong?
That just
I'm very nervous after we did this whole thing. All right, so you can type, you can definitely just type that in the comments. If you're listening on podcast, you can go over to YouTube and type it in the comments. If you're not on YouTube at all, get there or send us a message and we'll figure out a way to add you. How's that?
Just need to make that YouTube account and get over there, my friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right.
All right. Next one, Libby, we're going to do is let's do list perfectly.
All right. So it will be 1 month free of list perfectly. And you will type in the comments. What, Molly?
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Hold on.
If you are already a subscriber, you will get 1 month free of any plan you choose. All you have to do is type list perfectly in the comments, and we will select the winner next week.
So everybody that types list perfectly in the comment gets entered into the drawing for the list perfectly. And everybody who types an online consignment, your name will get put in the drawing for the book. Okay. Just want to make sure
you can get put in as many drawings as you want, Yep.
All right, Libby, now is level 3 for C-Chats.
Yeah. So what we do is we have a Patreon level where Molly and I do personal coaching. So you get a month of personal coaching, which consists of a half an hour call where you can ask us anything you want. If you need logo help, if you need help with your contract, whatever you need, we will consult with you. And what is the code for that? Patreon. All right.
I'm making it so hard.
Awesome.
All right. Maggie's book.
And I don't have that copy. Do you have a copy? I don't have a copy to
I
show.
do not have a copy of it yet. It's actually in my cart to buy a copy. You also got the Clothing Reseller's Handbook.
Yes.
Which I have heard amazing things about. That it has got some great information, is even down to like what dress styles.
Yep, sleeve
like
styles.
Charts on identifying like pant leg styles, but all in her amazing humor, which we know is top notch. So for that, for her reseller's handbook, y'all ready?
Yeah.
You're going to type in reseller's handbook.
Wow, you're making this really tough, Molly. Really tough.
All right, we got the biggie coming. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any. Nope. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Make sure you put them in there because now we have wholesale. We mentioned this earlier today. Wholesale has graciously donated $100 credit. If you do not have an account for wholesale, you can make one. The winner, we will give you the information on to do once we draw the winner next week, but you will get on your account $100 credit in honor of our 100th episode. So if you would like to be entered into that, you're going to type in wholesale in the comments.
Oh, that's a goodie. That's a goodie.
For those of you that don't know about wholesale, that is an episode number. There's a quiz for you guys. What episode is it?
I don't know. I can't remember the number.
Back a couple. It's like 96 or something.
It's in the 90s. Yeah, it's one of the recent episodes. But go back, watch it. It's amazing. It's an amazing.
Yes, Michelle. Just type wholesale in there, girl, and you can be entered. Wholesale does rock. Get your $100. Whoop, whoop. I mean, that's awesome. I was shocked when we came through with that. So,
yep. All right, so that was our last one, right?
That's it,
right,
guys.
Those are
We're
pretty
ending
good.
with a bang.
All right.
Ending
Well,
with a
thank
bang.
you guys so much for joining us.
And if you know anybody who would be interested in these being a part of one, I know we kind of want to keep them to ourselves because your chances are better, but don't be greedy. Let them know about this. Sell them. Dana, yes, we do have a wholesale referral. Is it C-Chats on wholesale?
Chats,
Living?
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just chats or C-Chats?
Yep. I think it's just chats.
Chats.
Just chats?
Yep.
Like
I'm gonna put the referral link in the show notes. So if you have
we'll put it on here, Dana, but I think Libby's saying it's chats. So
is it on consignmentchats.com?
It would be on consignmentchats.com, yes.
I think it is.
Yes,
yeah.
Libby's not sure.
Is okay. All right.
Sure.
You guys are putting me. See, I know how people feel when we're asking them the questions. Like, a deer in headlights. I can't think straight. I don't know.
Dana, thank you. Ryan, you did just miss the whole show, but guess what? It's going to be posted. You can watch the whole show, find out, get to hear from all of our visitors, and find out about the entries for the prizes because those will all be drawn next week. So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being a part of our 100th episode and all the other episodes you've been a part of and all your love and support.
Yes.
Anything else? All right, y'all, until next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Where's your bottle?
Congratulations. Cheers. Sancha,
Thank
there you go.
We got to have Samantha with the bottle up. Night, y'all.
Good night.